In the lessons today, we're going to find a point of intersection on the graphs. There are 3 different techniques. One is to graph it by hand, the second is substitution, and the third one is addition or elimination method. So let's take a look at the graphing method. The goal is to determine the point where 2 lines intersect. And the example that I'm going to use is finding the point of intersection of the 2 lines y equals negative 4x minus 2 and x equals negative 1. So the first line to graph is y equals negative 4x minus 2. You'll remember that that's in slope-intercept form, so the y-intercept is the value at the end of the equation, negative 2. You'll come over to your graph, and on the y-axis at negative 2, put a point. The number in front of x is the slope, and negative 4 is the value. If we change that to a fraction, it's negative 4 over 1. So from our y-intercept, we would go down 4 and 1 to the right, or up 4 and 1 to the left. Draw a line through that. That's the line y equals negative 4x minus 2. Next, we graph the second equation, which is x equals negative 1. This is a vertical line since it only has the variable x. We go on the x-axis to negative 1 and draw a vertical line. Now we look at where the 2 lines intersect. They intersect at the point that's labeled negative 1, positive 2. So that is the answer for the point of intersection of those 2 lines. It's the only point in the entire Cartesian coordinate system that will make the 2 equations true. You can also check that with algebra. So if we substitute the values of negative 1 in for x and positive 2 in for y into both equations, you should come up with a true statement. Another way that we can do this is with an online technology called Desmos.com, and I use the graphing tool. So I have the grapher up on the right-hand side of the screen. I can type in y equals negative 4x minus 2, and you'll see that it's a blue line on the screen. Hit enter and move on to the next one. Type in x equals negative 1, and it provides the green vertical line. If we use our cursor, we can come over to where they intersect, which is a gray dot, and that point is negative 1, positive 2, which verifies our answer that I did by hand earlier.